Okay, I'm going to do a little walkthrough about how to start one of the little junk journal pages for some swaps that I've been doing. And you want to start with an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock and whatever means you have for scoring it in half. You want to score at 5.5 inches so that it's completely scored in half. I score one direction and then turn it around and score the other. That's just me whenever I'm scoring something in half. And then you want to fold it and burnish that crease well. That's the beginning of the book, or the page. I keep wanting to call it a book because the first one I made after I got done with it, it felt like it was a little mini journal all of its own. So here's one that I'm going to start that's going to be in white. Same thing. So it gives you your first page, or you can call it your outer cover. Then page 2 and page 3, your two inside pages. And then your fourth page or your back cover, depending on how you want to look at it. So these are this was 2 sheets of 12 by 12 cardstock that I cut down, as I don't have any 8.5 by 11 pattern paper much in the house, so I have to work with 12 by 12. And they came from, bear with me a minute, and I'll show you this was the paper pad, and I got it on clearance, I think last year at Walmart. But it was just really pretty summery, springy colors. And so I took 2 of the pages. One has a flower pattern, and this one just was kind of a geometric. And then I also pulled, I'm not sure if I'm going to use it or how I'll incorporate it, but I had pulled another sheet out of the collection as an accent page. The difference in this one is it doesn't have any of the yellow, but it has all of the other colors. So I'll decide if I'm going to use that in something or not. But basically, you want to then decide which piece you're going to have as your front cover. And I'm going to use this one. All right, if this stuff will not fall off on me. And then using my art glitter glue, because I use wet glue. I use very little double-sided tape or adhesive. I do have it, and I actually have some on my desk. And I may use some in parts of projects, but I mostly use wet glue. It's what I started with in the mid-'80s, and so it's just what I continue to use. And then, because I have cut my paper approximately 1/4 of an inch smaller than the base of the book. The base of the book is 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches. So I cut my pattern paper layers to 5 1/4 by 8 1/4. And that way I have this really nice, approximately 1/8 of an inch border all the way around, top and bottom, side to side. So there's my cover with the patterned paper on it. And then I'm going to add my 2 inside pages, or covering for the 2 inside pages. And I like using the art glitter glue in those little needle tip bottles because you tend to use less glue, because it really gives you just the amount you need. Plus, the art glitter glue is just awesome. For years, I used the Scotch brand tacky glue and Aleene's tacky glue, but Scotch stopped making, or I can't find the one that I was using. So I had watched some YouTube videos, and they used a lot of art glitter glue. So I bought some from Amazon and bought me some of these little needle tip bottles off of eBay. And I have been using them and I absolutely love them. They give you you do have to use a thin bodied glue. The thick glues won't work. I did put some tacky glue in one, and the tacky glue was just too thick. So it did not want to come out of the bottle. But this is Ranger Glossy Accents. I've put some in, and it works really good. And this has some of my matte medium. So I use matte medium for decoupage and prepping pieces that I'm going to use wet mediums or paints over the top of. And it works really good because I can carry that with me. If I carry my little travel watercolor painting kit, and I take my matte medium in its little bottle, and sometimes I take the art glitter glue, but I can use the matte medium as a glue as well as a sealer for things, so it kind of serves a dual purpose. So there's the book base. Outside cover or first page, second page, third page, back page, or back cover. So that's how easy it is to get one started. And I'm going to let this glue set up, and then I'll come back and show you how I start making some pockets and things. Thanks.